one of those things where we got to just look at this first part and know that we're 5-5. So it's a new season right now for us, and we've got a good opportunity here on the 23rd, 24th with a bye week, to get our injuries, where we need to be. It was nice to have Jeff Reynolds in the lineup again, tonight. Obviously, we really missed him, and with him in the lineup, that fills, that void. He played well. He got that, that hit. That hopefully he's going to be okay. And then, of course, when we get into those holes, which we've seen, it's tough for us to get out. I think I can look at this lacrosse club and say there was no shortage of effort. I mean, we are working hard. We're really getting these offensive principles, and we had some really nice shots. We had some great looks and power play at the end. We hit a couple of crossbars. We had some breakaways. We had some transition off the bench, and we just have to score those goals. I mean, we will. We have far too much talent out that front door, as I said to this our offense. I said, this offense, we wanted to be together for a long, long time. I mean, we spent a couple of years building this offense, and we've got a lot of great pieces there. Now we just got to really, really work on our chemistry and our understanding of what each of them brings from a strength standpoint. But from coachable and character guys, we really like what we have there. They've got to get that chemistry and our shooting percentage where it needs to be to they'll score those goals early on, so that it's a battle. And then if you lose, you're going to lose by 1 or 2. If you win, you're going to win by 1 or 2. We feel really good about that. And B. Miller played well, gave us an opportunity to. Did I grab a stat sheet? Gave us an opportunity to win. Our D, scrambled at some times, but did play well. I don't know what this is. Oh, thanks. I think we need our D and B, but let's face it. We've got some growing. When what Tommy and I talked about, Tommy Hayek, is we were able, unfortunately due to injuries, get a lot of guys to play. This first part of the season, and so they got a lot of good experience. Guys like Chad Widmeyer's a rookie, C.J. Costable's a rookie. Joel White's a second-year player. Mike Manley's a rookie, and all U.S. ball players. So you know what? We've got to grow with these players, because they're going to be around for a while. So we've got to take those gift goals out of these games, score early on, and then we feel good about where we can be. I like where we are, heading into the last 6 games. Brody will be back, Brett Manning will be back, Monday is going to be back. He was practicing last night, and he just can't wait to go. So I think we're in a good position, notwithstanding who likes to win? Nobody. I mean, who likes to lose? Nobody. We all like to win, but we really have to focus on the positives and these players and the character that we have, and clean up those little mistakes. Yep.
What did you do differently against Sanderson in the second half?
Well, we played aggressive and we played fast, and when he was inside, we stayed on him, and we followed him, and we got on his stick so he couldn't take those passes inside, and we just played a lot tighter. And we didn't. It was nice that they scored those power play goals, right? And they're layups. Some of those layups we can't give. So we tightened up. Our D played a lot better. We tried when we were down. We had the power play. We could have banged in 2 or 3, and then of course we pulled the goalie. So that score really doesn't tell what the game was all about. I honestly don't believe that score tells what the game was all about. Yeah.
Shot selection in this game, it's something you had talked about this week. What did you think of
it was far better. It was far better. We weren't shooting those mid-range outside shots that they were giving us. We were getting down the alley, down the outside of the alley with that up pick. and we were taking the ball, swinging it, which opens up. So I thought our shot selection, was a lot better. And early on, it wasn't. We went out, and some of the players took some of those shots, and we just said, hey, you got to really bear down. And a player will say, well, I had the shot. Well, you didn't have the shot. You had the shot that they gave you. That's the shot they want you to have. And it's a learning curve. But we're happy when our guys are coachable. Paul Rabel's very coachable. Kevin Crowley at Westerville, they're all coachable guys.
Talk about Kevin Crowley's performance today.
I thought Kevin played really well. I thought, that big goal he got at the end of the second quarter where he battled and got inside. He got inside more. He'll start inside and swing to the outside, but we opened up those alleys. I thought we did a really nice job. We talked with Kevin about sort of, staying away from that fadeaway, outside shot and, attack the crease, attack the goal a little bit. He did a nice job, and he took some hard hits because of it.
Paul Rabel got 2 minutes for elbowing in the last period. Do you think that's more him being frustrated or him trying to light a fire under his team?
I think it's just one of those, errors of omission where, you get in and he hasn't been playing a whole lot of D, and he gets in there and wants to really, prove that he can play D and help the team. But, yeah, he's a competitor. He got dirty there, when there was some pushing and shoving going on in the corner. And, that's what a player at Paul Rabel's status has to do. He has to get dirty. In the dirty zone. And I mean not dirty like, elbowing and slashing and, but just, intense. Yeah.
Rookies on defense really seem to make an extra step tonight, play very hard. Can you talk about what their journey's been like the last few weeks? They really seem to make a solid improvement tonight.
They have been. We're really happy with the depth we have there. And when your rookies are coming in and they're playing as many minutes and they're playing in special situations as well, face-off teams, a little bit of man down, Mike Manley's in the back of the man down, so they're getting minutes. They're getting important minutes, and I think that's a key for their development for sure.
Talk about the 5-minute power play you had at the end of the game.
Well, that was interesting because we know that Nick Rose likes to come up to the top of the crease, and so we had discussions about our crease guys coming up higher. And Westy got one look, but our lefties were sort of hiding behind, so they were cutting off our creases and letting the top guy shoot. But we have to be better. I don't know what our power play was, but I think we only scored one. I think did we?
Yeah.
Did we score one? Yeah, I think we scored one, and you got to score over 50%. Especially when you talk about how do you get back into a game. Well, you get back into a game with some transition opportunities or a penalty situation. So when Jeff got hit, there's 5 minutes. There's 2 or 3 goals that you have to have at that point in time.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
I'll get you those. We have Wings goalie Brandon Miller. Brandon had 38 saves tonight. Do you have any questions for Brandon?
The goal in I apologize, the fourth quarter that was reviewed, it looked like it made the initial save and the ball kind of crept in. Didn't have a clear of it from the booth. Can you talk us through that a little bit? It didn't seem like the ball went in.
I didn't see it. Kyle Hartzell put a stick on top of it, and he said it wasn't all the way over the line. Threw the flag, and as soon as I saw the replay, I knew we weren't going to have enough evidence to overturn it. I don't know. I looked at the couple guys behind the bench or behind the net, and kind of looked at them. Was it in? They said they shook their head no. It was a tough one because it was a big goal at that time, right? But you don't have the overhead shot to see if the whole ball went over, and he made a call on it, and it was tough to overturn it. So it was a big goal at the time, I guess.
Yeah.
It seems to me a little bit unfair that the guy who's looking at the video replay is the guy that made the original call.
Yeah.
Is he really going to overturn himself?
Yeah, well, I mean, the league holds him accountable. If the league were to see, an issue where, blatantly not in, he held the call, and I'm sure he would have been disciplined for it. So nothing like that. He just didn't. He couldn't see physically from the video enough to overturn it.
Any more other questions for Brandon? Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.